nope. We are just going to get into it today because we are here with really everyone's, I guess, favorite slash second favorite, Sarah Fraser. Kim
Oh
D's
my God.
everyone's favorite too. Hi.
I don't know. I'm a bitch. I hope I'm pregnant. I feel like I'm so fired up.
You're raging. You're
I'm
raging.
raging. I have so many hot takes right now. And I don't know, the internet will probably come for me. I just threw my phone down. I don't know, David. I'm getting to the point in my life where I feel like I have to call out bullshit. And if they want to ignore it, no problem. If they agree with me and they want to come on the old phrase train, fine. I don't know. I'm really
Well, look, you were just calling out a little bit Beyonce about Dubai. I mean, the Beehive is going to come for you, which I mean is worse than I think the Tree Hug is coming for you, that Teresa Giudice. You're not happy with Beyonce today, and you're not happy with all sorts of other things.
I'm not happy with Beyonce, but and please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong. I because I by no means am any international whiz. All right, I mean I don't know shit, but all weekend long, all over TikTok, everywhere was Beyonce performing in Dubai at the opening of this Atlantis hotel. Okay, I feel like one lonely LGBTQ plus person on Twitter, and I give him credit, said, wait a minute, why is she not getting a tremendous amount of backlash for performing in the UAE, a country where being gay is illegal, abortion is illegal, Sharia law is still legal, which basically, is like people get lashings for various things. Some of it, by the way, is like good because they'll like, if you like sexually abuse a child, they'll like whip you like 100 times. But I mean, it's a little controversial for us. Again, America, we've made a ton of mistakes. They're notorious, like Saudi Arabia for labor. Don't say child labor. I don't know about that. But I mean, horrible labor laws where they work people to death for $2. So I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, why everybody all weekend long is just like, oh my God, she's that queen. She is. She's amazing. I could never do what she could do, ever, ever. Okay. Lonely little me here in a podcast studio. All I can do is talk shit. I'm just like, do you guys realize, right? Like Jay-Z and Beyonce are the ultimate capitalists. Like, y'all realize this, right? And I love capitalism. Maybe when Saudi Arabia calls us and says, we want you to do $100 million podcast at the Live Tour Golf Convention.
We'll do it.
We'll be like, selling our, bye, peace out. I don't care about human rights. Maybe I'll be that way and y'all can do, but am I crazy? I wish I had a live audience because I really want people to either check me or go, no, like this is true, but because it's Beyonce, no one's going to say anything. Like, help me here.
There's a lot going on. Before we talk about Teresa again and how she is just tearing up watching the show, realizing that her brother has said these things about her for all these years and how she's really over it, and she really is. They're capitalists. First of all, I've been to Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Is it great?
I used to have a life before Behind the Velvet Rope. Used to have a life, guys. 56 countries. All 7 continents. Did I love Dubai? Yeah, I did. I mean, we had tea at the Burj, went to Abu Dhabi, did the mosque. I liked it. The only country I have really truly, it's like, I think I told this story before to someone. I went to Morocco with a friend of mine, we're there the whole time. We get on the plane to go home, and my friend was like, I just want to let you know, I didn't feel comfortable for once the entire time we were in that country and for being gay. And I'm like, okay, first of all, thank you for telling me now. Like, I mean, hello, maybe you should have alerted me. Like, were we in some strange, I felt completely comfortable. And I've been liked everywhere. I felt completely comfortable in Dubai. The only place I personally felt scared the entire time I was there, loved the country, but I was scared in Russia. I was scared in Russia. That's just me. We went to a gay bar completely underground the last night, but they like block your grinder and everything, but like Russia scared me. I loved Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It's like you watch the Real Housewives of Dubai. I have an issue. It's not exactly what they show. It's not really like that. Could I ever live there? No, it's a little too, it's not all ritzy. It's not all ritzy like that. There's a real rural side to Dubai, but loved it. And I love the Middle East. And it's just like, I think one of my favorite parts of the world. I would love to travel in more of the Middle East if it were safe. We'll talk about Teresa being done with Melissa and Joe.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
And
move
no,
on.
I also just wanted to say about capitalism. I mean, the Madonna ticket sold out in seconds. And I mean, front row, third row, seventh row is in the 6,000. So I've always paid 2,500 for Madonna. I've always sat in the first few rows. I'm having a real issue. I don't want to pay 2,500 and sit in row 19. And I also don't want to spend $6,000. So will I be going to the Madonna concert? Yes. I'm not going. I mean, that is my queen. I'm going to have to figure this out. I don't want to talk about it today. I am stressed out too. But I guess everyone is into capitalism, right? You want to hear Madonna's hits and you got to pay lots of money.
Okay. Yeah. People can message me at the Sarah Fraser Show. I would love to know. I would love, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we've moved on and every country makes mistakes and we're just moving on. And I'm old. I have no idea. Okay. Moving on.
You're into capitalism and you're feeling liberal this morning. You got both sides going. I get it. I'm the same way when it comes to politics.
I'm into capitalism. I'm into capitalism like before you're wealthy. But I mean, when you're wealthy, when you're worth $500 million, don't you have the power to make a stance and say, I'm not going to take $25 million from a country where, like you said, probably most of the time they don't do anything if you're gay, but they don't like gay people. I mean,
I don't know why. Well, I mean, the Real Housewives of Dubai got a lot of heat when it was announced. And I mean, here we are. People are basically playing with them.
A second season of Dubai?
Rumor is some of the cast is being changed up. And I get, you know, I mean, hey, to that point, and then we also have to talk about this whole thing. Teresa's moving to LA. We got to talk about that. You know, Teresa's moving. Well, she's okay. Let me back up. She's not moving. She says she's open to relocating outside New Jersey. She wants somewhere warm. Her good friend Dina's out here, although Dina's husband said, I see red flags with Louis. Let's not hang out with those two anymore. And now they didn't go to the wedding and they don't hang out. Her daughter, her last child, the youngest one, is not going to college for 4 years. So first of all, everybody, let's deal with Teresa moving outside New Jersey in 4 years, A. B, Teresa will never leave the Real Housewives of New Jersey, nor will she ever get fired. And I mean ever. So let's just put that down. I'm not necessarily a fan of hers, giving you the facts. If Teresa moves to LA, I promise you, for $2-point-something million a year, she will rent a house, keep a house, be in New Jersey for the 4 months or 3 months that they filmed this show. I don't care if her permanent resident and tax returns and all her sex and going down on Louis and 5 times a day is in LA. She will physically be in the state of New Jersey, and Bravo will allow it, and they will still call her a Real Housewife of New Jersey. So she's not changing franchises. That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard in my entire life. I won't even entertain it. She's not hanging with the girls in Beverly Hills on TV and becoming a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills or the OC. She's not going to be the first person to be a housewife of 2 states. This is absolutely ludicrous. I cannot even entertain this. It is so ridiculous. I am riled up about this.